battle is coming to the West. And the enemies are wokeism or Marxism combining with Islamism to go after what we call the American way of life. And the American way of life is very simple. I want to be able to get married, buy a home, have kids, allow them to ride their bike till the sun goes down, send them to a good school, have a low crime neighborhood, not to have my kid be taught the lesbian, gay, transgender garbage in their school. We want the American way of life, which is, by the way, Christendom. Christians, our sacrifice, our toil, our vision, the outgrowth of the scriptures gave us Western civilization. And this is where I think is a great rallying cry. Doesn't matter if you're Hispanic, doesn't matter if you're Asian, doesn't matter if you're black or white. Everybody, if you are Christian and Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior, these two threats are combining forces. It's time that the church stands and...
So the other day, a friend called me and asked me, Ibile, why you know they try monetize your page? Why you never want push your page, making get monetized? Blah, 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 blah. I was like, bro, there are a lot of things talking in my head as an awakened soul. So if I have to be monetized and on camera, I will say a lot. I don't want to be a messiah. Osema have been CIS. And see, when it comes to Nigeria, I know more than VDM. I know more than the best activists, you know. But according to 50 Cent, it's the right time to shut the fuck up. You see this message of Shalikik. That was the message that brought him down. I will tell you now, we are in a society now, we are being awoken. Is the most riskier thing you will do. But what do? You don't have to shut up. You have to continue. But being awoken, at least you will carry for mind the face, say, there is nothing to lose. Nothing will be too special to you at some certain time of life. It's when you are still a chained soul, when you are not free, it's when you will still have something that you say, this thing is too special to me, including your soul. Shalikik become a victim because he decided to say what others will never want to say. Even those people that doesn't like the affair will always want to keep silent because nobody want to get hurt. Being awoken in today's society is where you cannot talk about the gun handling in America. It's where you cannot talk about the terrorism in Igbo land. It's where you cannot talk about the mishap of the politicians in Nigeria. It's where you cannot talk about the life of so-called homosexuality happening in social media. It's where you cannot talk about a lot of things going on in your nation because being awoken will get you being an endangered species. The man got by because of something he know and something he feel like is good to say, is the right time to say. So, left for me, I don't want to be a messiah. People have that idea of loving messiah, especially black, especially Africa. We love messiah complex a lot. Maybe it's not yet my time, but when time is, maybe I'll be there talking about how I feel. But in the world we are existing, if how we are living now continue, the awoken ones will always get more harm. Because there is a time you cannot even on your camera to talk about things on media, to talk about things that have to do with awakening, to talk about things that have to do against practices of homosexual, to talk about things that have to do with against practices of terrorism in your country, to talk about things that have to do with politics in your country. Because if you talk, they go buy you. The other day, Snoop Dogg was talking how he went out with his daughter, and they were watching a clip, I think a movie, and they were seeing where women and women got married and gave a birth. And he was challenging American law about it. The thing has to be changed, at least in control of the kids. Ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ amụọ na Nigeria na ihe eji were isi anyị nwa bụ ụka. From okay shift begokwu ya dịka ya na imitate ndị ọcha, but we are imitating them in the wrong way. Or look at the monetization I made the other day in our society. What are people doing with it? Instead of marriage and work to video content, or may every 2 minutes. And every day I photo with the pants. I say give photo you have come on social media and a lot of them. The more watching a fan capture brain manage. The more watching a fan capture brain and I classify with a lot of things. Equal a working.